What do you want your legacy to be? Your living legacy and your legacy once you pass on. Meaning that, let's just play a game for a minute. What do you want people to say about you as you're alive? Meaning like, wow, she is someone who shows up and is courageous and she helps so many people, or she is an incredible artist that, I don't know, she's so fearless with her art and she's teaching me to be a better artist, or she is so good with animals. She is just like one of those natural people that knows how to like heal and communicate with animals. That is a living legacy where you are actively creating a ripple effect and creating a positive impact on people's lives. And then we have the legacy once we leave is what do you want to leave behind? Oh my gosh, she changed my life. She changed so many people's lives. She showed us what it was like to get back up on the horse again and again and again. She helped hundreds and thousands of people learn how to love again. She used her gift of Reiki, hypnosis, shamanism, somatic therapy, art, her intuitive abilities to change people's lives. What do you want your legacy to be? And then here is a bigger question. Are you doing anything about it? Are you stepping into your legacy? Are you in action to live out your soul legacy? Your soul is here for a mission, and not everybody's soul mission is here to be of service. I mean, this is the spiritual warrior. This is a part of being like the healing arts, right? And creative arts. It's a very unique thing. And some people have come here to be CEOs and run businesses and start McDonald's and, Walmart and stuff like that's their mission. And that may be your mission. Maybe you're like, I want to start the next McDonald's. But we have a unique mission here in the spiritual warrior. We're very much drawn to helping humanity and people and compassion, being compassionate and animals and plants. And maybe you're incredible with nature. Maybe you're an amazing gardener and your legacy is like she transformed physical spaces that were once had dead plants and that are now beautiful. So what is your legacy? What is your soul here to do? Every soul has a purpose. And if you were like, I don't know my purpose, I've done a lot of readings, a lot of people have, I don't know my soul's purpose. And here's what I'll say. You do know. You do know. You just haven't acknowledged it yet. Or you're too afraid to acknowledge it because you know it's big. A lot of people hide from their own soul purpose. And then you may know exactly what it is or a version of it, and you have started it or maybe kind of somewhat started going into it, and maybe you had a couple failures and you pulled back. It was like, I can't do this because the ego couldn't handle it. Or maybe you're like, you know what, I'm doing it right now, one step in front of the other, and I'm committed to living my legacy. When we don't honor what our soul is here to do, and especially when we know it and we can feel it, you may not know exactly, but you feel it, right? I knew from a very young age that I was going to be helping people. I thought I was going to be a teacher, which I was for a while. That was through the teaching arts. That's what I thought. Nope. I had a different plan, but I knew God had another plan. I knew I was here to be of service. I knew that to human beings and a little bit animals too, because I used to do psychic readings as a little side gig. But you know. And when we don't take action and we allow fear or excuse to hold us back, our light dims a little bit more, and a little bit more. The soul loves action, not perfection, action. So if you, which I know you do, have a soul calling and you don't know how to get started, it's time to get started. And you especially if you're feeling that nudge, I call it the nudge from the angels. Your angel is going, come on, you know it. And I know you feel we are ramping up into a next human evolvement. We can all feel it. It's like it's boiling, it's bubbling, it's rich, it's for transformation. And those that have the legacy to be of service to other people through art, through gardening, through nature, through the healing arts, whatever it is, you are being called right now. And here's the last thing I will leave you with. When you're on your deathbed, and even in your day-to-day, do you want to say to yourself, you know what? I played a big game in this life. I went all in this life. I didn't let fear hold me back. And it was messy at times, and I had failures, and I would get back up again. And sometimes I didn't know what I was doing. And some days I would cry, and some days I would laugh. But I played a big game. I played a big game. And my soul is so excited for the next, whatever's next. Instead of, shit, I hid. I didn't play a big game. I let my fears and my egos get in the way and all my excuses, and damn, we don't want that. And you can do that every day. You wake up every day going, I'm here to play a big game. Let's go. Let's go, God. Let's go. Let's go, soul. Let's do this. Instead of, oh no, I don't know. I'm scared. And right? Such different energy. And those that go all in, then it's never perfect. It's messy. Your soul wants you to be imperfect and messy. All your soul wants you to do is just go for it. So, all right, spiritual warrior, I know you have a big calling. I know it. And it's time to start putting one foot in the front of the other. And if you're going, Beth, how? There are those that the how is always there. There's always a how. You're going to get there. It's about making the commitment to say, all right, I'm going to play big. I'm going to play big, and I'm going to do what it takes. It's when we stop playing is when we start to slowly let our light die. Slowly, little bit at a time. And then that's when people end up depressed, anxious, and not happy. We got to recommit to ourselves every day. Recommit to your vision, your dream, your soul's purpose every day. And even by getting up and saying, all right, let's go. What do I get to learn today? What is one thing that's going to bring me closer to that vision today? The universe, the soul, your soul, God loves that. And you will be met. I have seen it so many times. I started with zero. I took my first paid client, put an ad on Craigslist. That's how long ago it was. Ad on Craigslist, $90. But it started the ball rolling, and I was so scared. But here I am. And I'm not stopping. And I don't want you to stop either. So what is your legacy going to be? You're living and when you pass on. All right. Sending you so much love. I believe in you. And my name is Beth Osmer, and I will see you on the next video.